All right, we're live. How you doing, everybody? This time, I didn't rush through, and we should actually have sound. So I liked the last video; it went perfectly well, but it had absolutely no sound because I had the mics turned on. So, welcome to Insights and Straight Talk. I'm your host, Rod Duff, and I am so excited for you all to be here. I'm so excited about the show and how our community is coming together. I love the fact that the AI and automation community is really starting to grow within that coffee and tea time. I hope you're all grabbing a little coffee and a little tea. Sit down and watch this next episode. We cover everything from I just said AI and automation. We cover finance. We do so much in finance, and to cross over into that, we do quite a bit in blockchain, but then crypto. And all those cryptocurrencies. I'm actually starting to get into crypto a little bit myself, just kind of dipping my toe in it to see how that all works. As you can see, we're kind of still messing around with the studio. Hey, I appreciate whoever came on again. This is just doing some sample videos. And if you're the same person who was on just a minute ago, give me a thumbs up if you hear it this time and you didn't hear it last time. So thank you for joining us for another episode of Insights and Straight Talk. We're so excited that you're here. We're so excited that our community is growing, and we're so excited that the message is really turning into a movement. The ability for the great middle class to have additional information, higher information, more detailed and deeper information about things that are important in their life, their health, their wealth or finances, the taxes, the school systems, the way that the governmental waste, a little bit about Doge. We'll talk about things that really come in, comparing holistic health, in addition to traditional medicine, those combinations, how to work that, the body itself, healing itself, in combination of getting away from so much of the infrastructure the government's put into place for big pharma and big food, big ag. You know, these things are destroying us slowly but surely. Thank you for coming into another show, and thank you for coming here again once again today. Thank you for. I think you're really going to enjoy this episode. We have a lot of guests coming on. We have a lot of things happening. We have a lot of conversations that really are exciting people in today's world. Sit back, grab your coffee, grab your tea, kick your feet up, listen in hard. Keep your eye on the steering wheel and the traffic if you're in the car just listening. But whatever that is, take some ideas from us. Join the conversation. These people, you people, are so much smarter than the individual alone. Let's come together. Let's get some girth. Let's get some breadth, and let's gain some depth. And let's become. There's more people coming on. I wonder if I should turn this into a show. Let's gain this momentum. Let's keep that going so that we can take the narrative back. It's time for the American people to take the narrative back. We have lived within a nation, born within a nation or naturalized within a nation, and now are American citizens under a nation that was created by our founders for the sole purpose of giving a government to the people, that is for the people, by the people, and of the people. It's always been run by kings and administrations. And, you know, we need leadership, no doubt. That's why we have a democratic republic. Let's bring this American class back together. Let's bring us into a fold that we have breadth and we have girth and we have strength in numbers, to not fight, but to earn the right to have the right people in office starting this time around. God bless you. I'm getting ready for church. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for well, shit, there's still more people coming on. I don't know if I should I don't know if I should leave. What do you guys think? Do you know if you guys want to say something really quick and have me stick around, I can do that. I got church at 11 though, and as you can tell, I just got back from the gym. I just did my workout, or a workout anyway. Yeah, no, I don't think I appreciate you guys being here. Come and see us. We're every day of the week. Look for us. Where you found. Come on, guys. What are you doing? I really don't want to do a show right now, guys. I know I should have put it on, what is it called? Not private, but on where you can't see it. I've been working all morning. I did a little bit of a workout, but I'm starting to get some of the things cleaned up here at the studio. And just one final time, anybody want to make any comments, any questions or anything that you have? This is strictly just for an intro video for Insights and Straight Talk. We have 3 main lanes now, let's call it. Gordon is a gentleman I'm going to be co-hosting with shortly. I'll get more into that as soon as he and I kind of develop a few things, but that's going to be a wide range of topics. It's basically going to be the next level of Insights and Straight Talk. A lot more hard-hitting discussions, a lot more gravitas in our we're kind of conservative here. Conservative meaning I'm not coming out at full guns blazing on these points that the American people need to really learn and develop and become part of. With Gordon, we're going to be getting deeper into things and maybe getting into some more of the conspiracy theories. And what we're really investigating and probing into is the looks at how certain things or certain what would you say, certain ways that the government, well, not only spends our money, but spends their time for our efforts, how that is affecting things like finance, how that things affects things like the food ag group, how Doge is coming along, how not only medicine but finance, how our world is tied together for the around and amongst the people who make the decisions in our lives on how to spend our money. I really hate to leave when more people keep coming on. Last couple seconds, guys. I think I've done a couple of good ones here. I'm going to do one more, and if nobody says anything, if nobody says any questions or anything, I'll go ahead and jump off. But seriously, I have to be at church. Well, I don't have to, but I want to be at church. Want to take a quick shower and get out of the house, man. Get out of the studio. I do all my dreaming and my working in here. And yesterday I took the dogs out for a couple hours, literally a couple different times. We did about 3 miles over 2 tries. And we went down the street here. So this is the street that's in front of the studio. You can't see it, but straight down there at dead ends to another road that I can then continue. So then I can take a side road and go straight down and get to the edge of let's call it the town. And because there are some beautiful scapes and the topographical. I remember producer Barbie used to always talk about how she hated Illinois. I don't blame her. But in California, not only is it beautiful and warm and all that, but you have the mountains and you have hills and you have different topographical. That energy was something she always vibed in on. She always felt, and there's surprisingly there's a lot of that here. I mean, we don't have this here in Nevadas, which is fine, but there's so many beautiful running streams, open land, plateaus, buttes. There's a lot of very beautiful scenery around here. So I'm also going to do an outtake here. Hey, thank you all for being here today. It's been an amazing journey. It continues to be an amazing journey. I get more from this than anybody else because I, day in and day out, I get to hear these comments and these points, and I get to learn these lessons from people who are experts and have been doing. I mean, we've had 2-time Emmy Award-winning production people on, and people in different bands. You guys know my background in music, with my mother and her store and all the things that went on there. I just love you guys, and I appreciate you being here for us, and I appreciate you doing the things that you're doing, and I appreciate you building this. Please like this episode, as well as every other episode you do enjoy, obviously. Please subscribe. We're getting subscribers coming in, and that's exciting, more and more each day. But please subscribe. Tell all your friends. Let's make this movement. I would love to really be able to get into some comfortable situations where we can start feeding back into the communities. We can start turning revenues and rolling them into, for instance, here in this small town, seeing what kind of effects we have. You know, we have coming up very shortly. And I think this might be an isolated lane. I have already talked a little bit about it with Emma on Emma Lynn and Grandpa Rod. I have also talked to Gordon, he was our guest on the show, and we talked about this. But there's a really unique time going on right now that I'm very excited about. And I see Doge, and I see the realignment of the educational system coming together for a real unique opportunity that we haven't had in a long time. If we take the right approach, we have the ability to really dramatically affect not only the children growing up and all these issues. You remember, we've done over 300 shows. I think we're almost at 310, at 38 or something like that, 308, 310. And I see the same things over and over again. And it really all comes back to coming back to yourself, taking your you have 3 brains, right? You have the brain of the head, you have the brain of the heart, and you have the brain of the gut, gut instinct, right? And really the gut is the strongest. We don't listen to it very much as we should. The heart is probably the strongest because it has emotion as well. And then those two signal to the brain to send out the chemicals that do the work that needs to be done according to whatever is happening at the moment. So as this educational system is being restructured, although I've been hearing some conflicting comments about that, and as Doge is freeing up money that's being wasted and is being, hopefully Nancy Pelosi is going to jail, to be honest with you. Yeah, and you notice I'm saying that when I'm saying that because there's so much waste and there's so much corruption. These people have walked around, the ones that have been there forever, and it's our fault because we keep electing them back in. I don't know why. Just laziness, I guess. All right, folks. Thank you all for being here. This is Insights and Straight Talk. I'm Rod Duff. I'm your host, and we do this show every single day, and we cover all the topics that are empowering and engaging and are important to the great middle class. It is important to have a healthy, great middle class. When we have that, we have a strong America, because otherwise, I'm out.
Before you leave, if you'd like to watch another one of the podcasts, click the first link in the description. We love having you here, and we appreciate all your support.
And with that, producer Barbie and I are out.